Good evening, my Roslins and Rosikins. Mother is back. And for this series, we're going to focus on brown / dark skin looks maxing. Okay, I want to talk about some of my beauty tips in regards to the summer look. How to get that melanin glowing while also protecting it. So, first thing you're going to need for any summer routine, beauty, I guess you could say fiasco, is that you're going to have sunscreen. Sunscreen is what any melanated woman needs, and any unmelanated woman, to be quite honest, would need it too. Now, your sunscreen could be different forms. You can actually get some sunscreens that have sparkles in them. Sometimes I like to put that on my skin. Oh, okay. Before the tariffs, Sheen would have affordable body shimmer like gold. I don't think I bought it though, because I had ordered right before the tariffs hit the prices. Thank God. A lot of different things for this upcoming year that I'm so excited. I cannot wait to share and show you guys. I really cannot. But so gold, like shimmer. I know Rihanna has one, I think, with Fenty Beauty for body lava. So some type of body that has a shimmer in it on melanated skin. Oh my God, you will look like a literal summer goddess, a summer brown dark fairy. Doesn't matter. And then something else that I usually love to do for the summer is to keep a tinted SPF sunscreen for my face, right? So you want to get something that's tinted around your melanin, whether you're brown or darker. Um, I like to try different things. You can look into different companies. You could just go to Amazon, type in tinted SPF sunscreen for face, and you will find it. I'm sure they have tinted ones for your body too to give you that flawless look to your skin. I also would recommend actually tanning if you would like to get darker during the summer, which people of melanated, high melanated content, we usually do get darker involuntarily, even because of summer, we absorb all that sunlight and heat, right? So that actually helps you to look even more flawless with your skin. I would say, in order to prepare for the summer as well, I would say during that springtime, you want to be staying in the gym. Actually, you should be in the gym year round, but especially for the summer, because when you're like sweaty or you're like glistening with all your little shimmery, your muscles will show even more, honey. You will look gorge. Okay, you will look gorge. I also want to add that something that I like to do for makeup as well, instead of like wearing foundation, is to wear the tinted sunscreen for your face. Something that I would recommend for your lips too. I don't know. You could try pink. I don't really go for the pink glam look yet until around fall when my skin tone evens out. Because in the summer, certain parts of my face and body are darker, and the summer lighter because they're still covered. Because I don't like to show too much skin during the summer, but and there's nothing wrong with women who do. I'm about to start trying different styles. I'm not about to be dressed like a hoe or nothing, but I'm about to try different styles. Um, and I usually stay indoors. I just stay in the gym inside because it'd be hot. Anyway, so for me, I'm gonna try something different though this year, hopefully. So for me, when it comes down to lipstick, I still go for my signature red lip. Mother loves a signature red lip. There's nothing wrong ever with a signature red lip. I'm sorry, I go for it. Oh, maybe even a plum. But then again, you would say, is that for fall? See, I do things that are outside of the conventional way of what you expect for a look. It just depends on what I'm going for. You might even try pure black lipstick, although I feel like that's more of a fall. Mm, I don't know. I would go with something lip glossy. There we go. No matte, lip glossy. Lip gloss tinted. Oh, I also like I don't know, I found this through Shein and like the Asian community where they have like tinted lipsticks or lip oils where you put it on, it's like a matte but not really. Like it's like literally liquidy. You put it on, it dries, and then it like stains, lip stains. There you go. They stain your lips and they look so gorgeous. Oh my god. I always go for a deep red because deep red gets me. It always gets me no matter what season. Um and so I go with that. So a little bit of mascara. And maybe if you want to do your brows a little bit, I don't do my brows. I just use like a little brow liner and I just like fill them in just a little bit. That's literally my routine for my makeup. I don't do too much. I never have. For me, I always go with foundation, lip gloss / lipstick, a little bit mascara, and a little bit of eye. like eyebrow pencil a little bit, just a little bit. And some days I don't even wear that because I'm like, I just want to grow them out. I'm a simple beauty type of girl. I'm basic beauty type. I'm not about to be spending thousands of dollars on no damn makeup, respectfully, because I want to put that money towards my health. Me personally, growing my hair. Um, Towards fashion, towards the aesthetic of my room, towards my investments. Like, I'm just different. I don't really feel the need to have a thousand different foundations and contouring and all that. I've never had the need to contour. I feel like your face is your face. I know that some women do it though, but they're skilled and it really looks natural on them. Mother, I realized a long time ago, Mother is not that type of beauty that needs all that. I don't. And some women don't need it, but they still do it. That's too much effort for me. I'm not doing all that. I just keep it simple, like a classic beauty style. I also want to challenge you, my Rosalynds, that when you're thinking about your makeup decisions, figure out your facial depth. There you go. Figure out, are you someone who needs a lot, or does it just look a hot mess? Are you someone who needs little and it looks perfect? Are you someone that is into shimmery eyeshadow, or is it just like a one color pop thing, or do you need a gradation for your eyeshadow? Are you someone that needs a certain type of eyebrow shape to pull off certain looks? Um, I just think that it all comes down to like, what are you going for the summer? And for me personally, I believe that I'm going to touch more on different aesthetics for brown and darker skinned women because I want us to understand that your melanin poppin is actually part of your beauty reservoir, your beauty arsenal. It's not a hindrance to your beauty. It actually highlights it even more. And it makes the outfit, right? Your body, your skin tone, whatever skin tone you have, it adds to the beauty of your outfit. I don't care because the colors will pop on your skin depending on what colors validate your skin tone or make it even more exaggerated or complement it. Like me, so I use Chat GPT sometimes and I ask it for the color theory, basically like what colors look good on my skin tone. And a lot of times it tells me earth colors. And you know what's crazy? I love the earthy tone colors, like that plum or that ruby type of red, things that mimic, I guess you could say, birthstones and crystals and things like that. Or like for me, fall is my favorite season. Hello, I'm a Scorpio, of course. It makes sense, right? Um, and so I love the fall time. I love the fall time because I love the colors. The colors are so earthy to me. Fall is just so down to earth. Literally, everything's falling to the earth and dying, unfortunately, or beginning to die. But the point is, it's all falling to the earth because it's fall. It's giving. So I love it. Um, that's like one of my go-tos. This summer, what Mother's going to be experimenting with more than anything is fashion. Fashion and different hairstyles to go with my fashion. I'm going to be into more of mini skirts because period. Um, and corsets, different things like that. I think I'm going to be into jeans for sure, denim. I literally bought like this jean outfit. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I love it. And gold jewelry is my always go to. I'm sorry, I don't like too much hair. I'm good. I don't like too little either. I'm good with that. I like the in between, right? Where it's like flattering, but not over consuming. Whether I'm getting faux locks, doing my own faux locks, doing yaki, kinky clip ins, whatever, straight ones, doing my hair texture clip ins, doing all those different things, like wearing wigs. I don't care. I love it like kind of like at my shoulders. I don't like it too long unless I'm going for a Claudine look. As we know, Mother is obsessed with Claudine Wolf. She is that girl. She is that brown skin exotic. Okay, she's everything, and exotical too. She's everything. So I like that look, and that's why I'm going to be experimenting more with skirts and smaller tops and crop jackets, because that type of, I believe, formula creates that aesthetic that Claudine has naturally. In regards to the Monster High, she has a lot of purple, a lot of pinks, a lot of blacks, a lot of patterns, animal print. You want to look into that too. It's just a lot. So for me personally, I would look into those things because that's important. I also want to add that you really are in charge of your own beauty on your melanated beauty or looks maxing, brown slash dark skin looks maxing journey. It's up to you what you want to do. You just have to understand what type of brown slash dark skin beauty you are. So you're gonna have some that are more Afrocentric. You're gonna have some that have more, as you could say, Asianic features. You're gonna have some that are gonna have more European features with their looks that gives like a Barbie dipped in chocolate type of look. And then you have some that are just unique. I consider myself unique and more Afrocentric geared. And I'm okay with that. And I think it works for me. I think that I have like a pouty lip naturally, and my eyes are very magnetizing. So you want to play that up. You gotta play that up. But I don't really play it up. I just put on mascara and go. Because, well, I don't feel like I need to do much, and I don't do much. I told myself a long time ago that I want to look just as good as I do after I put on makeup and dress up and do my hair. If I'm adding hair, I want to make sure that I look just as good without all that. And so it's not a shock to me when I do play it up at all, right? Because you already are playing it up naturally, because your natural beauty is its own flex. So that's my biggest thing too with the summer, because it's going to be hot. You don't want to do too much to mask your beauty or to hide your insecurities. You want to let yourself be a free going, beautiful brown slash dark skinned woman. You don't want to just, oh yeah, like I've got to put all this foundation on. I got to beat my face. I got to, no, this is not the season. Tis not the season to be doing that. Tis not the season. And sorry for the scratchy voice. I really do need to drink more water. But yeah, tis not the season. Tis not the season, honey. So, my Rosalynds, you have got to understand, like, okay, what features do I have? Is there a celebrity look like for you? Sometimes you have to look at two different celebrities that are brown skin or dark skin melanated women. Put them together side by side, and they might have a combination of your features, but on two different faces, and they could work from there. Like maybe someone has like your eyes are almond shaped like theirs. Like I have almond shaped eyes. Um, Someone else might have your nose, and you can see like the expressions they make, how they play that up, how they do their makeup, possibly do they contour it, do they not, like what works for them. And then for like lips, some people have certain pouty lips that you might want to look into. For me, I love my lips. They're like a pouty brats type, and I realized that they're so pouty and cute. Oh my god, they're so full. And I think they're so cute. And so I love to bring attention to my lips because they're luscious, honey. And I love that. And then you got to think about like your skin, right? Is your skin something that gets irritated quickly? Because my skin gets irritated quickly, which is why for me, I always embrace my natural beauty without any makeup. Like this is my skin. And I work through my hyperpigmentation. I work through all those different things myself because I study and try to figure out like, okay, what products or what natural foods do I need to eat to clear this up, right? So that's something that you need to think about too, because you don't want to relying get to be relying on all these different beauty things, right? Beauty is beautiful, but you don't want your beauty to ever be a prison. And I want to say that because a lot of times as brown slash dark skinned women, you're going to always feel that way in general about your beauty. And I want to make this space open to all brown slash dark skinned women, and in the sense of understanding that no matter your features, you too can look smacks and stand in all your glory because of your beautiful melanated skin. It's not a hindrance. And a lot of us know this, but then some don't. Some might come across this video, come across my channel, and be taken aback by um, my energy, but they also might be inspired to do something about it. And by inspired to do something about it, I mean to level up and to focus on their looks maxing. It's about the representation, good social climbing strategies, you know, not bad ones. Being authentically yourself, not a caricature, and being fabulous while doing it. I mean, I could tell you how many times I failed on my beauty journey and have also came back with a vengeance every single time, and have even surprised myself with the skills that I've learned, because I am hell bent on the fact that as a melanated woman, I'm not about to just sit by the sidelines and be feeling sorry for myself. Because what? It's not happening over here. It's not happening over here. Is that to say that I'm always perfect with my makeup looks, my hair looks? Hell no. Like, what do you think this is? Okay? Stop playing. I'm not a professional, but I am professionally learning my beauty and how to cultivate that shit to the utmost max extreme. So, for me personally, when it comes down to the look you're going for the summer, what aesthetic, babe? That's my question, Rosalind. What aesthetic are you going for? Mother, I'm going for, and I already broke down two of them, gym baddie. So you have to have more of a natural beat for that if you're gonna wear makeup at all when you go to gym. And if you're not, you gotta be on your skincare routine and you gotta be on like the simple tricks. Like me, lipstick, lip gloss, my go-to signature when I go to the gym. I don't care. I'm always gonna wear my lipstick, lip gloss. I do not care. I wear it even when I'm not at the gym, when I'm just wearing my regular clothes out and about without any makeup on. I'm still gonna go for my lipstick and lip gloss. That's my signature. And so that's one look that I know that I'm passionate about, that I want to even cultivate even more, because when I look good going to the gym, I feel on top of the world and I put in the work even harder when I'm on the equipment. The other one that I want to cultivate is the goth aesthetic. I already told you guys, Mother is weird. We know this. And what I love about Claudine's character is she has a gothic girly edge to her and it's fierce. And I realized I love that shit. Oh my God, it's inspiring. So for Mother, I'm going to be looking into that aesthetic too. And the way she does it is year round for her, honey. It's up from here. But I'm going to try to keep it within summer, spring, and fall. Winter is for the denim. Winter is for the jeans. Winter is for the fur boots. Oh God. And so is fall. And so those are other aesthetics I want to touch on too, because I'm also inspired by Meg Thee Stallion and Tyla. Tyla has that fierce fairy look going on where she's like, I'm gonna wear fur out in the summertime, half naked. I'm not even done. You know it's true. Anyway, she said, make me water. Okay, moving on. But the point is that I like that. It's giving winks and like a cheetah-ness to it. Like, ethnic, gotcha, fierce, jungle. And then you have Meg Thee Stallion, which is a gangster type of street chic. Like, I love it. I love her music video. What is it called? Oh my gosh. She's like, I'm at the top of my game. God. Bigger, everything bigger in Texas. I love her bigger in Texas. Okay. It's really cool. I love her aesthetic with the grills, with the tattoo. Did she even have tattoos in there? I don't know if she had tattoos, but she had her little do-rag on and her scarf, and she had her little grilling, and she had her nails done, bejeweled, and it was just giving like Babs meets street. And I was like, hey, like, oh God. So, oh, Mother did order some like fake tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. Ugh, I'm not about that life. But I want to try a different aesthetic. I want to see if I could pair like sexy tattoos with like a red dress or a short black dress or something to look like a gothic, badass, sexy chic look. Like, I don't know, classy meets edgy, like type of look, but in the most sexy, sensual way. Mother is definitely a visionary when it comes down to this stuff, if you cannot tell. I really live for this. Child, let me let you know. Okay, okay, Rosalind. Okay, Mother is serious. Okay, and then the other aesthetic that I have is the rich auntie aesthetic. Ugh, manifesting that for my life every day, all day. So, as you know, I'm child free, so it's giving bougie energy. And is it brown? So dark skin exotic. Ever since I was little, everybody was telling me, why you switch while you walk? Why you switch while you walk? You seem bougie. Okay, and I am, and I'm gonna play on that aesthetic because it's giving. Look, if you're a pretty girl, you already know. People always gonna think you're bougie just because you're pretty and you have a sense of style. It is not your fault, just like it's not Mother's, my Rosalind's, that people just don't understand. They just don't get it. Like, hello, like, pick up the phone. It's your future calling. It's paired with destiny and fashion and fierceness. And you know what else I realized too? I realized that my personality is just, oh my God, I've been told my personality is unreal. And I believe it is. It's like, ugh, I don't know. It's like Y2K meets Monster High meets Bratz meets a real person, meets a black woman, meets so many different things. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love that I'm me. So you can also play with that. I also feel like part of my beauty comes from my personality. I'm always going to feel this way. If you're a timid type during the summer and year round, it's okay. But it's okay to express yourself too, and to let your fashion do the talking when you can't, and your aesthetic. So I'm going to make a separate video for that, I believe. But as far as the summertime goes, those are some of my tips. And work on your hyperpigmentation more so. So your skincare routine needs to be upped for hyperpigmentation, because summer, as you know, if you have pimples or whatnot, you know, when your cycle comes, you might break out, and you're going through that. You want to make sure that you have skincare routine down pack for that, because you're anticipating these things. Because the sun's gonna be dark. The summer is going to darken your dark spots, right? Your age spots, anything that you might have on your skin that is an imperfection for you, it might illuminate that even more, because it'll get darker with the melanin you possess because of the sun. So you want to make sure that you're doing your due diligence to protect that. I've seen some people even walk around with umbrellas during the summer to protect their skin even more, or they have like UV ray type of like clothing, or like hand guards, arm guards that really don't want to get tanned unevenly. If it's that much, you might as well just stay inside at that point. But this is still a tip. So yes, yeah, I'm gonna say those are my tips for the summer that I'm tracking, that I would actually and do implement and would advise someone else to do. Um, but yeah, get your life. And I will say pink. Okay, pink is okay if you want to do that. I stick in like the rose family for the summer. I don't really try green or purple during the summer. Purple is for the fall for me. But I will say, in regards to, unless it's like, you know, the evening wear makeup is different from morning makeup. If you want to try that, switch that up, or try that for yourself. I never wear like green, blues, oranges. Like I'm not into too much. I don't do all that. I stick to classics because they never go out of style. Like a red lip, a plum lip, a black lip, a glossy lip, a brown lip. Like I stick to things, a pink lip, that are just very natural and that are in good taste with me. And I don't overdo it because they'll be clashing with my skin tone if I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm not about to be looking here crazy with my lips. It's not giving. Um, so yeah, and also those of us who tan heavily during the summer and get lighter during the winter, make sure that you have like two different foundations. So I would say like for the summer, you might know your summer foundation, but when the winter comes, you might have to get like a lighter shade. So just be prepared that you might not be able to use your summer foundation year round, or your summer tinted sunscreen, depending on how badly you might tan during the summer versus the winter, if you still want to keep up the tinted sunscreen for your face in the winter as well, and fall, etc. But with that, Mother is going to say ciao, and I love you, my Rosalins and Rosalkins. I'll talk to you later.